Welcome, Leo, to your weekly reading. This is for the 20th to the 27th of July. We are going to start off by pulling your oracle card. This is going to give us the core theme running through the week. And you have financial health, which speaks to us of an improvement, my dear Leos. Let's go ahead and get your tarot cards for further insight. We'll start off by looking at the possible energy beginning the week, your possible challenges, thirdly, messages and advice from Spirit, and finally, the possible ending of the week. Leo, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Now, Leo, financial health coming through is very positive because, as I mentioned, things are about to get a lot better for you when it comes to your money, your career, your job, your business, your investments, and your home. So we see growth and things starting to improve significantly. At the beginning of the week, we have Ace of Swords and Six of Wands. Now, this is happening for you quite early in the week. With the Ace of Swords coming through here, you get the breakthrough with regards to a challenging situation that you have been hoping for. Now, my dear Leo, it does not matter how long you might have been struggling with a certain situation, whether it is being unhappy at work, whether you haven't been able to make ends meet for the longest time, if your business is struggling, if you're not happy where you're living. This is where I am seeing a big breakthrough coming, especially when we see Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords tells me you're going to see your way forward. You're going to understand exactly what you need to do, whether this energy comes from within you or whether somebody around you offers you suggestions, advice, or helps you brainstorm a plan or gives you something is about to happen. The Ace of Swords also speaks to us of success and victory, which is confirmed once again, Leo, with Six of Wands. So whatever is coming through, Leo, even if it seems small, if it seems like it won't work, if it seems insignificant, with these two cards coming through, please give it time and attention, because I do feel that you're going to rise above all the energy that has been holding you down, like consuming you. What am I going to do? How am I going to manage it? When will this end? This will end if you take this on board, because we see you as the victor twice in these two cards. Let's see what possible challenges holds for you. And we have the Magician and the Six of Pentacles. Now, Leo, this Magician card is connected to a manifestation in your financial health sphere. And of course, we saw the victory coming through. So we know that you're going from one state, the state of concern and worry with regards to whatever this is for you, and you're moving into the state of victory. This is the transformative energy. What I do see with Six of Pentacles is that you are indeed being given something, Leo, that's going to make the world of difference to you. Now, Leo, it might not be somebody coming through and giving you a check for $5,000. It might not be your boss coming through and offering you a huge promotion. It could be something as simple as somebody saying something in passing that strikes a chord with you, somebody suggesting a wonderful solution. If you say are struggling to pay your mortgage, somebody could say, there's a certain company that deals with it. I've dealt with them. They are so innovative and creative. They alleviated an immense amount of stress and pressure from me, and now I'm able to pay my mortgage with ease. There is something coming through. As I mentioned in this message here, even if it's small and seems insignificant, the potential here, my dearest Leos, is something that brings in the magical energy of the magician, a big transformation. Spirit comes in and they want you to know, Leo, that you actually have choices and opportunities, but you need to take action. When this all happens for you, you cannot stay where you are now. You need to climb the ladder. You need to pick and choose, or you can select everything that's offered to you, put that in your basket, and move on it. If you take action, Spirit tells you beautifully and clearly, 9 of Pentacles is yours. Now, 9 of Pentacles is financial health that we create and initiate for ourselves through our own actions and decisions. So we see you playing a very big role here, my dear Leo. You are not passive. You're not sitting back. Even here, the rider is moving on the horse. You need to take that sword and use it now, because we have another big confirmation, as we had here, that your financial health is on its way to becoming what you have dreamed and wished for. At the end of the week, with 5 of Pentacles and 9 of Swords, my dear Leos, you are going to find yourself in another state completely. I see you releasing out of 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles is the energy of lack and scarcity. But once this big message of financial health appears, this will start to alleviate. Now, for some of my Leos, I do think by the end of the week, there is a significant release. So much so that you're going to actually feel like a different person. You feel lighter. You feel excited about what you're doing and where you're going. For other of my Leos, it might just take a little bit slower to release. But I do see the release of this energy, especially with 9 of Wands coming through. This confirms this energy of you carrying such a heavy burden, thinking, how am I going to do this? How long will it go on for? This kind of energy exhausted you, weighed you down. Now, these energies lift for you dramatically. And I think over this weekend, my dear Leo, you are focusing on what you want to select and pick and planning now on how you are creating and bringing in prosperity and abundance. Right, let's move on now and get a message from your spirit animal guide for this week. And you have number 47. Pig spirit, use your mind wisely. Leo, the pig is your spirit animal this week. So wherever a pig comes up for you, please know that this is Spirit's way of letting you know what we have seen and spoken about is in motion and playing out for you. And your message is, use your mind wisely. This is directly connected to our Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is the energy of the hand of God coming in, giving you the sword of clarity and victory. But you need to take it. You need to take action. You need to accept it and see your way forward. Cut away the energy that has depleted you and exhausted you, and see now what this is for you. There is a wonderful energy here of transformation, manifestation, and you're not in it alone. You're going to be given what you need. You need to use your mind to see possibility, no matter where it comes from. Once you accept that and you work with it, my dear Leos, be prepared. Financial prosperity is about to flow like it hasn't for the longest time. That's all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I am sending you all so much love.